John, Bradford Bulls have progressed to the 5th round of the Challenge Cup, a 34-8 win over London. Your immediate thoughts?
I'm delighted, to tell you the truth, because as we watched the videos of the opposition, we could see them. They're visibly getting better, and they're pushing teams harder, as they did Featherstone. And we wanted to come here and win, obviously, to progress. We wanted to come here and win also with a good manner of victory. And I think we've had that because we've been under the cosh, we've come through the other side, and we ended very strongly. So it's something that I think has been very important to our team's development for 2022.
Quite rightly, you've said it was a hard-fought victory at times, John, for long periods in that second half. Just 4 points between the two sides.
Well, I mean, I think we were really good for 30 minutes, and the last 10 minutes they finished with the wind in the sails, and obviously it buoyed them, and we felt it would in the changing room, and they really put us under the cosh for the next 15-20 minutes. But I was delighted with our resolve and our resilience at that point. And if you're being really harsh, you could question that at times, sometimes early, but they definitely demonstrated tonight, and I think it's been a massive step forward for us as a team.
Previously you mentioned, John, there'd only been 3 good halves of rugby league football. You must be delighted with that second half. You keep a clean sheet, restricting London, and then you've post 22 unanswered points in 13 minutes.
The most pleasing thing, mate, you know me now, it'll be the nil. I'm absolutely delighted with that, because they did ask us some questions. We're in scramble mode a lot of times as well, but you could just see that the players held together, they held firm, they believed in each other, and they worked hard for each other. And what you've got to do, Mick, is throw in an injury to Rhys Evans, a derelict to Rhys Evans, which forced a reshuffle, Chester Butler going out in the centre, and then an injury to Matty Dawson. So we had sort of, Tom Doyle was defending it as an edge defender, but they handled it, and that was the most pleasing thing. Is they said, right boss, we'll get on with it, and they just got on with it, and that's really, really heartening for me.
Another strong performance, John, in that last 13. Kieran Gill, a hat-trick of tries. He's really the standout player, that attacking prowess.
Yeah, he's a good player, isn't he? I mean, we felt that, and that was one of the reasons we wanted to bring him in, because I've known him since he was a kid at Cass, and his strike rate's always been good. And I honestly believed he was good enough to be a Super League player, and he was coming through, picked up a bad injury which hampered his progress, went up to Newcastle, had a little bit of a rebirth, but I really think he's growing as a player today, and I was really pleased with him. But I was pleased with the 17, Mick. Yes, Kieran was outstanding, but I was just pleased with the 17, and now we can build upon that for what is a very, very tough game next week against Batley, obviously better at Odsal in the pre-season trial.
Those 2 injuries to Rhys Evans and Matty Dawson-Jones, not serious?
Well, one's a dead leg, but Rhys just couldn't go to top speed, and Matty Dawson's had he's split his stitches in his lip, and he's had teeth knocked out, so there'll be a visit to the dentist for Matty, so we'll just have to wait until Tuesday to see exactly how those 2 scrub up.
Jordan Lilly was named in the 21-man squad. Just how close was
he?
Very,
very close, yes, very close. But the medics, they said to us, well, if you leave him that other week, it's another week's recovery and repair of the injury, and it'll stand us in better stead for the season. So sometimes, you've just got to take it on the chin, take what the medics say, and take their advice. That's what we did. That's why he was out. But it was very, very close, Mick, and it'll be even closer next week.
As I say, Jordan coming back into a winning team.
Yes.
And the team, full of confidence.
They should be after that. Yeah, they should be after that. And and we've obviously, one of the reasons we brought John Kear to the club was his versatility. Well, he's played stand-off centre wing today, and he may well end up in a different position next week. So again, that's a real pleasing thing. So yeah, very happy, and it makes the journey down, which is a long journey, as you know, and the journey back this evening, it makes it worthwhile.
I was going to say, you said that before, that can take it out of me, can't it?
It can, yes, it can. Well, that's one of the reasons we had a different prep. We brought them straight off the bus onto the field and got them moving to try and get a bit of travel out of the legs, and I think that worked well, because we did start well. So we've got some things right, but there's something we can still get better.
Cheers, John. Thank you.